Okay, so this is the follow-up to my last jQuery video. On this one, I'm going to show you how to use the animate function in jQuery, which is really fun and cool. When we last let off, we had something that looked like this. If we click the button, it changed the text in the H3 header tag, right? That code looked like this. I'm not going to really do a total recap because I want to move on. So here's what I'm going to add though. So this is the H3 tag that we start out with, and I'm going to have it, we're going to add some style to that just so that the animation that we add next will, it'll look more interesting with having this style. So styling, this is, you could have a separate .css file, or you can do this inline styling, which I like to do from time to time for a quick, easy update to your div or your tag. So in this instance here, we are declaring a style, and we're saying we want to change the background color. Actually, I don't really like that background color. Let's see. Let's go with something like that, like an orange one. Okay. Our width of our div is 100 pixels, pretty small. And so if I save that and refresh this, you'll see, there you go, there's that orange div. Okay. And so what we're going to do though is we're going to animate this though. So I'm going to grab this bit of code here, and just like last time, I will share all this code with you. So this is where our buttons being pressed. So I'm going to make that kind of like the trigger. I'll leave these little changing of text in here just to make it easy. And I'm going to paste this in here. And so what this is saying is, hey, wherever there's an H3 tag, we just happen to have one. We want to animate. Okay. There's a lot, and I'll provide a link to the jQuery website. There's a lot of parameters that you can actually put in here. The main one, the one that's going to have the biggest effect for us, is we're going to increase the width. Just to show you, I decreased the opacity. 1 is total opacity, and then you can go from anywhere in between to decrease it. I set a little margin, and then I increased the font size. Okay, and then this is the time the animation will take. All right, so if I save that now and refresh, click our button, you see how it expands out there. The color change kind of got dull because that was the opacity, so it's the white coming through. Kind of cool, right? And so I'll just show you for sake. Let's bring that up to 0.8, let's say, and let's make this 3.5 seconds, right? And that, see, it takes a lot longer now and doesn't get quite as dull, the color. So pretty cool. I'm going to show you one other thing though that would be a handy thing to have to make this more useful. Maybe you can see this being like a pop-out menu or something like that. So we already had this counter that I was using last time to display every time we click the button, right? It was displaying right there. Well, I'm going to use that with this little bit of code here. Actually, you know what? Let me just grab the whole thing. Copy. And I'm actually going to delete that and kind of go over top of it. And so it starts right here. And so what this says is, hey, if counter, and that's a % sign. I'm not sure if you can see that. It says if counter %2 double equals 1. Well, how that works is if counter divided by 2 has a remainder of 1, then go ahead and do this. Okay? And so this one here being the expanding of the div to get large, and I'll change that like we had though. We'll go 0.8. I'll leave the same time. And then so then every other time that we click the button, it's going to decrease and go back to kind of its original form. It will probably look funny though because we changed the text. Let me see. I'll take this out so that maybe it'll stay on one line. All right, so I'm gonna hit refresh. There's the expanding. Now if I hit it next time, bam, we go down. Refresh. Pretty cool, huh? All right, so you can actually see how there could be many uses for this. You could have something that's kind of hidden or even almost off the screen. You click that, it brings it up in the focus, and then you're done with it, it goes away. This is just one of the features. Like I said, I'm gonna keep making these tutorials, and we'll go over all kinds of different features for jQuery. It's a lot of fun. I really dig jQuery. Hopefully you do too. Let me know if there's any particular feature you're looking for. And as always, please subscribe. Thanks.